Yo! Yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah!
All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be reviewing the all-new 2021 Fezzari Delano Peak. This is Fezzari's all-new mid-travel carbon 29er trail bike. If you're not familiar with Fezzari, they are a direct-to-consumer brand. You order online and it will be shipped to your house, 90% built. Since you'll be ordering the bike online, Fezzari provides you a 23-point custom setup so you can customize your stem with bars, length of dropper, and frame. Fezzari also provides a 30-day love it or return it, so you can ride this thing for 30 days. If you don't like the bike, put it back in the box and ship it back to Fezzari. They'll pay for it. So the real question is, this is a mid-travel 29er. I think personally it's the do-it-all bike, the quiver killer, and I want to see if this Delano Peak can hang with the other giants out there on the market right now. So let's take it to the trail for the live review.
I'm on the 2021 Fezzari Delano Peak. This is Fezzari's new carbon 29er trail bike. It's a mid-travel trail bike sporting 135 millimeters of travel out back paired with a 150 fork. Suspension is provided by Fox. It's got Performance Elite rear and front. So that gives you the Grip 2 damper in the front. It's the new one with the bleed valve, so it feels super supple. And DPX2 feels really good. It's got a light tune, so it's super active. You can also throw a coil on the Delano Peak. Can take up to 2.6 inch wide tires on the 29er wheel size. And then you also could take plus tires up to 27.5 by 2.8. It's got the geometry adjust. So if you do put those plus tires on, you gotta flip it in the high position. Right now I'm running it in the low position, which gives me a 65.5 degree head tube angle, 77.5 degree head tube or seat tube angle. It's got 434 millimeter chain stays, perfect for a trail bike, a reach of 480 millimeters. And I believe the top tube is 613 millimeters, which is the perfect length for a size large bike, at least for my 5'10" height. I am on the Elite build. That's like the mid-grade build. XT 4-pot brakes, XT 12-speed drivetrain, and like I said, it's got the Fox suspension, Performance Elite, and some stand flow wheels. Really impressed with these wheels. It's got some Maxxis tires. Came with DHF 2.5 front, Aggressor 2.5 back, and it felt like a lot of tire for the trails I'm riding. So I called Fezzari up, told them I think it'd be a perfect match for my trails and in this bike, the DHR2 on the front, 2.4 inches wide, and then a Recon in the back, 2.4. And I had to get it in the tan sidewalls. It looks really sweet paired with this blue. The Delano Peak also comes with like a coral red. If I have the picture, I'll leave it right here. If not, go check out Fezzari's website. I'll leave in the link description below. You can take a look at the bikes and the different builds. Let's talk about how this Delano Peak climbs. Well, it's got their Tetra Link rear suspension design, which is essentially a horse link. Just like their other bikes, it's super active. So there's a little bit of bob when you're out of the saddle like this, grinding up the climb. The Delano Peak has such a steep seat two angle of 77.5. You're right over the pedal. So when you're in the seated position pedaling uphill, the bob is not that bad. If anything, it's perfect for New England riding because it does bob a little bit, especially when you're out of the seat or out of the saddle. You can reach down, the shock's right there, and change the compression to a firmer mode to give you more support. This is where I'm happy to have this nice active suspension through pedaling through rock gardens like this. Keep your traction. No pedal strikes through here. Bottom brackets at a perfect height. It just kind of hovers through that stuff. Really good. A really cool looking frame. Good job, Fezzari. Look at that. All right, don't fall. Get that thumbnail picture. All right, just made it to the top. Let's start descending. Yee-hoo! A good amount of pop. Yo! Over the rocks. Yep. Nice loamy section of track. Ooh, yeah, nice tight turns. Gets around nicely. Doesn't feel too big. The wheelbase is not too long. I love this light tune on the rear shock. It's so supple. Frame is set up to be progressive with a rear linkage, so you can put a coil on it if you want to get a little more aggressive with your riding. Oh yeah. Whoa, that was steep. That was my butt on the back tire there. Oh, I get on that rock. There's a little rough section of the track. Oh my God. Like, it doesn't feel as composed as my Evo right there, but even though it's the same travel numbers pretty much, it's just the geo of that Evo makes you feel really comfortable on this kind of stuff. God. Oh! Ooh. Yeah. Yo, this thing's going fast. Ah! I like these natural trails. Fun. Actually decent shape. A little blown out here. All right. Punchy climb here. Little bob out of the saddle. Man, I can't believe how well this thing descends. Just, whoa. Can't see ahead of you. It's so overgrown. Oh, that's a cool trail. Nice shifting. Whew. Oh yeah. Woo! Oh God. Yeah. Handle that nicely. A little rough section. Ooh. You hear that suspension working, and it's working pretty good. Rebound struggling to keep up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Why does it feel so light on its feet? It's over 31 pounds, this build, but man, it feels light. Yoo-hoo. Real easy to get around the corners. Doesn't feel as fast as my Stump Jumper Evo, but almost feels like my Ibis Ripley in a way. Just really light on its toes, easy to change directions, where I think sometimes the Ripley lacks in travel. You can upset that back end a little bit. This one just kind of plows through a little bit better, but still feels quite efficient to pump. Yeah. Really fun.
Just finishing up my ride on the Delano Peak, and to answer the question, is this like a do-it-all trail bike? And I think it is. It's super capable, can handle some pretty chunky terrain, and also pedals really well. I've had this bike for the past month. Fezzari sent it out to me, so I've been just riding this bike over my Ripley or my Stump Jumper Evo, just because it's kind of does everything well. So on the Delano Peak, they fixed all the problems the LaSalle Peak had, at least I thought it had. Chainstay right there, the chainstay protector now is a nice quality rubber, and it has the little ridges you can see right there, kind of like Specialized does to quiet down the drivetrain when you're going through rough terrain. And the top tube is nice and smooth. It slopes down. It doesn't have that kink like the LaSalle Peak, but that's distinct to LaSalle, and this is a different bike, but it just looks, I think, a little bit cleaner and flows to the back end. Room for 2 water bottles, so you can slide this cage up a little bit higher, put a small one there, and then put a full size right there. Also, the Fox 36, the new one, is really nice, real supple off the top. It's got those little bleed ports, so you can hear it come out a little bit after a ride, and just keeps it super supple off the top. The main thing I like about this bike is the geometry. It fits me perfectly. Being at 5'10", right between a medium and a large size in most brands, this size large just fits. And the geometry is not too extreme, not too slack, not too long. It's just perfect for everyday trail riding. So I do think it's a quiver killer. It can handle anything you throw at it, and a little bit more. Guys, thanks for watching this review. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. 2021, all new no.